Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jay from JSFILMZ. So in this video, we're going to be talking about RTXDI a little bit more. If you haven't seen my two previous videos about RTXDI, go and check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. So with that being said, what you're looking at right now is without RTXDI. I did add some lights in here, some movable self-shadow casting lights. And as you can see, the frame rate is really not ideal. It's about 30 frames per second. You have his character right now, John Wick. He's walking around, and this is not playable for a lot of people. I do have lumen reflections on right now, and lumen GI because it works with that. So with that being said, let's go ahead. I have a key press that's going to turn on RTXDI now. So if I press G, so you're going to see that our frames per second went up to like 70 frames per second, and now John Wick is actually playable right now. Now, this is insane because what this is going to let us do, again, if they fully develop this and then implement it in Unreal, this is going to let us use a lot more dynamic lighting, movable lighting. We don't have to settle with static lighting or stationary lighting. We can just have a lot of movable lighting, which is insane in my opinion. So with that being said, here's a little demo that I kind of created. I'm gonna work on this map right now. I just got it from the marketplace, but I want to relight it and everything because I do want to turn it into a fully dynamic, as much as I can, lighting scenario. All right, so let's go ahead, walk around and just enjoy this little demo. Oh shoot, I'm getting shot at already. But the potential of this technology combined with DLSS, because I didn't even enable DLSS. This is just RTXDI right here, and that already skyrocketed our FPS up by almost 20 frames per second, which is just insane. So yeah. It's pretty cool, man. And games like this, where you have a lot of interiors with lighting, is gonna benefit. And that's why I'm curious if they're going to use this technology in the new Cyberpunk 2077 Orion, because as you all know, they're remaking that, or they're making that in Unreal Engine 5. So, exciting stuff that we're really seeing here. And again, the Cyberpunk RT Overdrive is also going to be using RTXDI technology. And as you can see right here, I actually added rectangular lights on the actual ceiling here, because before it was just the emissive, and sometimes emissive could be really noisy, and actually you can see that right here. Now my plan is to really turn down those emissives and just have, you can actually see the rectangular light right now on the floor. I'm just gonna have lights, like actual point lights, spotlights, and rec lights to light this entire scene, because again, it's actually, this hallway originally was just being lit by emissive, and that was it. But we're gonna try and change that. So this room right here, I actually lit with all dynamic lighting. So I replaced all the lights in here. I turned everything off, and I have two lights up there. And what's crazy is you can actually see the shadows of my character on the floor, because all of these lights in here right now in this little area, they're all casting shadows. It's insane, man. It's insane. And as you can see our FPS right now, I'm going to turn it off. All right, and as you can see, about 50 frames per second. You just got to be careful, because whenever you are adjusting the intensity of the RTXDI enabled lighting, you are going to have to turn it up just a little bit. Because as you can see, if I turn it on, it gets dimmer. But that's okay. That means that whenever you're lighting your scene with RTXDI, just turn it on first and then start lighting your scene. So so these ones right here are emissive lighting, which is fine. But every single one of these fixtures, I pretty much replace with movable. And again, big thanks to Richard Cagle from NVIDIA, because I was just bombarding him with questions about this tech. But my goodness, this is simply just a little preview of what this technology can do for the future of gaming. RTXDI combined with DLSS 3, man. And again, what's cool about it is I'm able to play around with this. I don't have to wait for a game to come out. I'm able to play around with it myself. We got a character creator character right there. I'm pretty sure you've recognized her before. But additionally, right here, these 4 lights on top of the bar right here, these are all spotlights that I replaced again. Casting shadows, which is overkill, but I wanted to test it out. It's just amazing the AAA studios can potentially do with this. And this scene right here is actually what I'm going to work on next, because as you can see, it is a lot dimmer. And again, I'm going to relight this entire place with dynamic lighting, which is insane, but I just want to try it. Because again, in my opinion, it's going to look a lot better. Because you don't have to just make this a game. You can make cinematics in this environment. This is a pretty decent environment right here. And I'm actually have some plan for this as well. So I haven't touched the outside of that yet. I'm kind of starting with this hallway first. And then obviously I'll make a lot more videos after. So here it is again without RTXDI. You can see our FPS is about 47, 46-ish. And then I turn it on, we jump to like 70 frames per second. And again, that might not seem like a lot to you, but that's quite a bit of FPS gaining by just flipping a switch, which is really, really freaking exciting. I really gotta despawn these guys whenever they're dying. They're just kind of hanging out in there. But that's pretty much it, man. That's just a little John Wick demo that I created to really showcase RTXDI and just... Oh man, I can actually finally finish this little gameplay right here, because before, like I said, I was not able to run this. I mean, you could try it yourself with your setup, but changing this to dynamic lighting took a toll on my computer. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Like always, thank y'all for watching, and let me know if y'all have any questions. Peace out.